Monohulls are among the most common types of boats in the world, accounting for more than 70% of all vessels out in the water. It is a perfect choice for anyone who wants to have a true sailing experience, whether an experienced sailor or someone who is just getting started in the boating world. There's no definitive guide to help buyers choose the right size for a sailboat to live on, but anywhere between 35 to 45 feet with a draft of 6 to 8 feet is a good place to start, especially for a couple. Indeed, a monohull sailboat, unlike other types of sailboats, provides an almost unrivaled amount of adrenaline rush to sailing adventures. In today's video, I'm sharing my list of some of the best monohull sailing yachts under $250,000, together with their current list price and features. This is the third episode from my weekly series on monohulls, so keep watching to see all of my top choices. This is Harbour Masters, sharing with you information and updates on the latest boats and the best luxury yachts. Starting at number 5 is the Hanse 388. Built in the UK, the new Hanse 388 replaces the iconic Hanse 385 and features a completely new deck, new styling and significant improvements, such as fold-up helm seats behind twin steering wheels. The twin steering wheels make for a light, fast steering while also allowing the boat to dock seamlessly, with the stern-positioned external cockpit providing a perfect vantage point to see either side of the boat. This yacht can sail along smoothly and maneuver effortlessly, thanks to its 27 horsepower sail-drive diesel engine. It has a fuel capacity of about 42 gallons or 160 litres, and has a water tank capacity of 78 gallons or 295 litres. Below deck, the spacious living quarters are well designed and well suited to a longer stay. To port, there's a spacious bathroom with a separate wash basin, tub and toilet. The galley is to starboard, with an L-shaped desk, a dual sink, an electric fridge and a 2-burner LPG gas stove. With extra windows in the hull sides and overhead ports and skylights, the ambience below is light and vivid. This yacht's modern decor creates a welcoming and livable below-deck environment. The reported base price of this yacht is $158,000. At number 4 is the Jeanneau Sun Odyssey 349. The 349 is a large 35-footer that is light and maneuverable. The 21 horsepower Yanmar diesel engine can push the 349 at over 6 knots on flat waters, with about 34 gallons or 130 litres of fuel capacity. In this yacht, the cockpit is spacious and inviting. The lockers on the 3-cabin version aren't particularly large, but they are big enough for dock lines, fenders and other deck gear. Overall, the cockpit and deck layout of the 349 were meticulously built for comfort and efficiency. Inside, the saloon sports an inviting traditional look. A 2-burner stove and oven, a single stainless steel sink, and a small yet useful refrigerator are all found in the L-shaped galley to starboard. The 349's interior ambience is in keeping with Jeanneau's new theme of bright, well-ventilated interior spaces, accented with handsome teak trim and golden oak flooring. Jeanneau went all out and fully equipped the 349 with LED lamps, which will further cut down onboard energy consumption for long cruises. The price tag of this yacht starts at $190,000. Sailing at number 3 is the Dufour 390 Grand Large. This yacht is one of the brand's first new concepts since Fontaine Pajot bought the company in 2018. It features over 52 gallons or 200 liters of fuel tank capacity, and 100 gallons or 380 liters for its water tank. The Dufour 390 stands out as the best rounded sailboat in its class, thanks to its creative tricks, technology, and optimization. For easier access to the yacht, the large folding bathing platform features an integrated ladder. This vessel is very spacious below deck, with a rapidly expanding hull and large saloon roof, and with enough space for a 3-bath double cabin layout in the charter version. The new Grand Large Series deck has been fully updated, with all hatches and skylights flush with the deck, and a relatively wide saloon roof, allowing for more interior space below the deck. A deep cockpit with a wide folding cockpit table, and high coamings, offer a well-protected space on deck. The dual steering system's elegant instrument pods and LED lighting across the deck are also new for this series. This yacht has a starting price of $220,000 US. At number 2, I've included a much larger Hanse product, the Hanse 458. Like its predecessor, the Hanse 455, the German designers have made only minor changes to the kit, effectively refreshing it. An anchor bowsprit, for example, allows you to fly a Jeanneau or Code Zero for increased off-wind speed. It has a fuel tank capacity of approximately 55 gallons or 210 liters, powering a standard 57 horsepower diesel engine sail drive with a 3-blade fixed propeller. The Hanse 458 is also solidly constructed. The keel is bolted directly into the strong floor frame, and the hull has a multilayer skin with GP laminates on either side of a balsa core, which is covered via osmosis by a vinyl ester layer. These new innovations in injection and laminated hulls make this a light, but highly sturdy vessel. The interior has been updated with new wood paneling and more light below, thanks to the wide hull windows that provide views of the water from inside the saloon. Downstairs, light French oak paneling contrasts with dark acacia floor panels to create a spacious and stylish cabin. This watercraft has a reported price starting at $240,000 US. Last but definitely not least, I've chosen the Beneteau Oceanes 46.1 for the top spot. This Oceanes is something every large cruising yacht should be, a rare combination of elegance, usable space, and efficiency. This yacht, like its larger counterpart the Oceanes 51.1, has twin rudders, which are required on a modern cruising boat with a beam that extends well aft. It has over 52 gallons or 200 liters of fuel tank capacity, and a considerably larger water tank capacity at over 97 gallons or 370 liters. Its stepped hull provides an enormous amount of interior space, while maintaining excellent seakeeping performance. The deck is a good balance of comfort and functionality. The boat's wide beam allows for a spacious cockpit aft, complete with twin wheels and twin benches that are both long and well proportioned for lounging. Although these extravagances would likely appeal only to charter companies, Beneteau provides the option of up to 5 separate cabins and 4 heads. This sailing yacht has a base price starting at $249,000 US. So, did I miss any good contenders for this list? What would your list of the best monohull sailing yachts under $250,000 look like? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments section. If you're new here, I regularly list down some additional information in the description box below. If you enjoy watching my videos, please consider subscribing, so you won't miss the next one. To go sailing, you don't necessarily need a 30-foot sailboat with bunks, a galley and a head. In reality, all we need is a hull, mast, rudder and a decent sail to get started. In this episode, I'm sharing my top list of some of the most affordable small sailboats or daysailers under $100,000, and I'll talk about their price and features as well. Some of these options push the boundaries of the definition of daysailers as weekenders or family boats, ideal for the boating enthusiast who wants the thrill of sailing without the commitment of a much larger vessel. As they say, big things can come in small packages, so be sure to check out my number one choice. I'm Ava and this is Harbour Masters, sharing with you information and updates on the latest boats and the best luxury yachts. I'm starting at number 5 with the International Marine Voyager 20. The Voyager 20 is a foot longer than the Potter 19 upon which it's based, with a beefed-up build and rig, a fixed ballast keel, and a more generous inventory to match its long-distance coastal cruising brief. The Voyager's cockpit is fairly conservative, with a seat-high companionway sill, and a pair of cockpit drains. Its cabin is bulkheaded and sealed off from the lazarette. The cabin is also light and airy, with nearly 5 feet of total headroom. Comfortable bunks for 4 can be found in the V-berth and quarter berth, and because of the companionway hatch, opening ports and forward hatch, there is plenty of light and ventilation. It features a teak settee table, stainless steel sink, marine stove, built-in 36-quart cooler, portable head, and a 15-gallon freshwater system. The base price of this watercraft is $30,000. At number 4, we have the Flying Scot. This is a classic American sailing dinghy that was first developed in 1958 as a one-design racer by Sandy Douglas. It is a popular recreational sailboat built with a balsa core and fiberglass hull. It also features an aluminum spar rig and a fractional sloop rig. The hull has a raked stem, plumb transom, tiller-controlled transom-hung rudder, and a 48-kilogram retractable centerboard that is lifted with a mechanical advantage assist. The hull and deck are bolted together in a shoebox pattern on 12-inch centers, and fiberglass fabric and resin are used to join them on the inside. As a result, the hull and deck are extremely strong and sturdy, although comparatively heavy. The Flying Scot is usually raced by a 3-person crew. It has a mainsail, jib, and spinnaker, and it easily flies while hitting and running in a stiff breeze. It can also comfortably fit a family of 5 or 6 for day sailing. Around 6,000 Flying Scots have been delivered since the 50s, making it the longest-running watercraft model in the world. This sailboat has a starting price of $32,000. At number 3 is the RS Sailing RS21. The RS21 offers a compelling choice for those who are seeking a pleasant blend of speed and modern performance with ease of use, thanks to its simple layout, open and ergonomic cockpit, and sturdy hull that's built for a forgiving and stable ride. The RS21 is designed to be easy to plane and fun to sail, with a focus on simplicity in its design, systems, and sailing experience. All of this puts it in the running for the best club racer and training platform available in the market. The boat is sleek and low-slung, giving it a distinct and eye-catching look. Its chamfered bow and hard chines maximize the waterline and create a modern appeal. It is an open boat design, unlike nearly all of its rivals, with no cabin or doghouse of any kind. Even so, there's a watertight hatch in the bow that provides surprisingly enough storage for crew luggage, lunch, and beverages. This boat can be sailed with 3 to 4 people, and it also has the option of a retractable torpedo electric motor. This simple system will serve as a good return-to-dock insurance policy on those days when the wind has left you stranded. This boat has a starting price of $36,000. At number 2 is the Swallow Yachts Bay Cruiser 26. The Bay Cruiser 26 is one of the largest boats on the market that was designed from the ground up to be towed. Its generous beam of over 2.5 meters is within road width limits, but it has a slew of other features that make trailering simple and fast. This yacht comes standard with a carbon mast, fractional rig, and fat head mainsail for maximum efficiency and effortless performance. It also has an advanced ballast system that includes a lead tip to a drop keel. In heavier weather, this keeps the yacht steady and safe, but in light winds when the ballast can be jettisoned, it makes it fun and smooth. When sailing or in port, the distinctive cabin shape provides a tremendous amount of interior space, with wide windows that offer panoramic views. The 2 full-length berths in the saloon have a comfortable bunk height and no centerboard case, allowing for a quick stretch. When not in use, a wide sliding galley to starboard stows away neatly to free up more saloon space, and a sliding compartment under the bridge deck houses a fridge and other storage. The average price of a fuller decked-out version can go as high as $80,000, but more basic options are available for much lower. Lastly, at number 1 is the Beneteau First 24. The First 24 is a real pocket rocket, thanks to the design team's racing experience. In both heavy and light winds, the incredible sail area to displacement ratio ensures fast sailing. Because of the stable hull, deep ballasted keel and twin rudders, downwind flying in stronger breezes is a real blast and a pure pleasure. Its spacious, open and well-thought-out cockpit ergonomics function in single, double-handed, or full-crewed configurations, ensuring simple handling and comfortable sailing if you're out for a leisurely afternoon sail or competing in design regattas. It's a perfect weekender and holiday cruiser, thanks to its light and sturdy hull, aluminum rig, classic backstay and Dacron sails. Although the interior is minimalistic and weight-conscious, it still offers all of the essential amenities you'd expect on a modern high-performance sailboat. The large open-space saloon comfortably sleeps up to 4 adults, with 2 on the V-berth and 2 on the extendable side beds. Personal belongings can be stored under the benches, an indoor or outdoor table can be used in the saloon and cockpit, and a dedicated toilet is also provided. Furthermore, this sailboat is modular, allowing easy weight reduction for racing. This incredible boat has a base price of $75,000. Indeed, nothing beats the thrill of gliding through the waters of a lake, river, or even the open ocean on a small sailboat or daysailer. What do you think of these amazing boats? Would you consider these options to be well worth the price? If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, so you won't miss the next one. A monohull follows the original sailboat design with the classic single-hull template. Monohull sailing yachts, in particular, are built to ensure optimum control over flat, calm, rough, or unpleasant water conditions. Although the popularity of catamarans has increased in recent years, the decision for some to choose a monohull vessel can be quite a philosophical one. Monohull yachts provide plenty of feedback while sailing, giving sailors and passengers a full sense of the wind, waves, and the environment around them. In this video, I'm showcasing my top list of monohull sailing yachts over $250,000 with their average market price and special features. This will be the first episode of a 4-part weekly series on monohulls, so stick around to see my top choices. This is Harbour Masters, sharing with you information and updates on the latest boats and the best luxury yachts. As usual, I'm starting at number 5 with the Dufour 430 Grand Large. The 430's deck layout is neat and modern, and it is expertly designed to the needs of yachtsmen or women who prefer blue water and cruising sailboats. Trim lines and halyards are elegantly concealed under the cabin roof and linked back to the companionway winches, leaving the foredeck and side decks free of trim lines and halyards. The primary sheet's traveller is placed on the cabin roof, and the main sheet is led back along the superstructure to the 2 control stands winches without creating tripping hazards on the running decks. Inside the Grand Large 430, you have a choice between 2 available cabin configurations from Dufour Yachts, a 3-cabin and a 4-cabin layout. In the aft, the former has 2 spacious double cabins, a large saloon with separate toilet, L-shaped dining area, an additional 2-seater, L-shaped kitchen, and navigation area with a large map table. A large owner's cabin with ensuite bathroom and large island bed is located on the quarterdeck. The owner's suite is slightly smaller in the 4-cabin version, and the bathroom is accessible only from the saloon. The average price for a fully decked out version is at least $256,000. Sailing at number 4 is the Beneteau Oceani's 51.1. This yacht has a couple of design evolutions that are likely to catch the eye of potential buyers. It has a modern infusion of newer construction techniques that improve on the previous method. The hull and deck are now fully resin infused, increasing structural strength while minimizing weight. The 51.1 adds 3 feet to its total length and a few inches to its beam over its predecessor the Oceani's 48, but only adds around 1,400 pounds to its overall displacement. There's more freeboard on a boat this size, which means more stairs to get into the cabin. With those handrails, you can safely and comfortably go down the companionway facing forward. To port, the C-shaped galley appears to be a spot where passengers can happily spend some quality time. It comes with plenty of cabinetry and cold storage, fridge and freezer. The saloon seating to starboard offers enough space for entertaining, and some clever seating choices to port ensure that passengers do not feel cramped in any of the living spaces. The current list price for a basic model costs $412,000. At number 3 is the Bavaria C45. Bavaria has plugged in on a scalable design that checks all the boxes for a discerning buyer. It is family-friendly, flexible, quick, and fun to sail in. This model has all the right amenities to satisfy passengers in many ways. It is a versatile boat that can participate in club races while still being a family favorite for a quiet vacation at the weekend anchorage. The cockpit above is split into highly functional work and leisure spaces. On wide binnacles, twin metal 5-spoke wheels are suspended. Both sides have BNG sailing electronics and multifunction screens, so the driver doesn't have to go back and forth to get the information he needs. An optional side power bow thruster, with control at the starboard helm, is available for fast and secure docking. The bow is stable, and the hull has a decent amount of beam for any custom cabin configuration. The C45 hull shape can accelerate rapidly, but many of her onboard features are designed with safety and security in mind. The average price for this beauty is around $380,000. At number 2 is the Elan GT5. The GT5 is uniquely characterized by three main elements: the black car-like wrapper windows providing plenty of inside lighting, a 180-degree monitor display, and the black trapezoid windows on either side of the hull. The GT5 also holds its stretched beam well back, with a spacious hull in the rear. Given this width, it is good to see that the boat is also fitted with twin rudders that are set at a reasonable angle, to provide ample control on the water. These features are brought together masterfully, in an elegant but sporty cruising yacht. This monohull enjoys all the benefits of a large deck saloon. The cockpit is long and wide, with each side forming an L shape. Big portholes offer a wide-angle view of the outside world, and provide plenty of natural light and ventilation. The galley is placed forward, and the other living spaces are situated in the widest beam area. The asking price for this luxurious yacht costs around $410,000. Finally, at number 1 is the Jeanneau Sun Odyssey 440. It has a shoal draft keel that controls the pointing capability of the boat. The existence of this feature ensures that the boat reacts accordingly to dynamic wind speeds. Although there is nothing particularly different in this monohull design, the long chine provides the boat with more stability and buoyancy, making it extremely desirable for those looking to have a smooth and enjoyable cruising experience. Its interior has contemporary characteristics with an elegant appeal, thanks to the superb craftsmanship. The volume of the interior was also very carefully designed to provide more room for accommodations. Each corner has the potential to look very relaxing and eye-catching. It has plenty of deck hatches, port lights, and walking space, giving it an open and welcoming feel. You can choose between a 2-cabin and a more common 3-cabin layout. The base price for this yacht can now go as high as $300,000. Do you agree with my list of the best monohull sailing yachts over $250,000? Are there others that deserve to be added here? A Daysailer is a very adaptable boat that is simple to rig, sail, transport, and store. It's designed to take up only a few feet more than a car when the mast is down, so it can be kept in most garages. Many of these trophy boats have charming personalities. They can be quite beautiful, well-made, and a lot of fun to sail. In today's video, I'm featuring my top list of some of the best sailboats and daysailers around $100,000, and I'll also talk about their price and features. Check out the number 1 boat on my list near the end of the video. Welcome to Harbour Masters, sharing with you information and updates on the latest boats and the best luxury yachts. Starting at number 5 is the Somerset Boatworks Marblehead 22. Doug Zern designed this exquisite sailboat, and it is built with wooden epoxy by Somerset Boatworks in Maine. It's a standout design because of its large square-topped mainsail. Supporting the mainsail are a freestanding carbon spar and wishbone boom. It has a thin beamed hull with a plumb stem. It also has a sweeping sheer, counter transom, and varnished coaming boards. It measures 22 feet and 9 inches or 6.9 meters in length, 6 feet and 10 inches or about 2 meters in beam width, and has a displacement of 2,300 pounds or a little over 1,000 kilograms. Its 45-pound Hall Spars carbon fiber rig is engineered to function in tandem with the sail. This powers the rig in light air while bending off to open the leach and minimize heeling force in gusts. This allows the boat to stay at an appropriate angle for a smooth and fast sailing experience. The cockpit is spacious and has a usable area of about 11 to 12 square feet. The weather deck is also spacious and uncluttered, and there are large, flat surfaces around the cockpit. This sailboat perfectly balances the old and the new, and has a base price of $84,500. Sailing at number 4 is the Marine Corsair 760 Trimaran. The Corsair 760 is a breeze to sail, thanks to its modern, high-volume, wave-piercing floats. Corsair's folding AMA systems come as a standard in this model. This allows passengers to deploy and retract the 2 hulls completely by hand, turning it into a trailerable trimaran. It folds down to standard trailer width and the total weight is just under 2 tons, so most 4-wheel drive vehicles can haul this boat on its 2-axle trailer. It measures 24 feet and 3 inches or 7.4 meters in length, almost 18 feet or 5.5 meters in beam, and has an unladen weight of about 2,100 pounds or 950 kilograms. The Corsair 760 is spacious with a small galley and a pop top. The daggerboard case supports the central table, which lowers to make a double bed in the saloon. It also has a twin berth that occupies the forward area in front of the daggerboard case. The colourful cushions contrast with the LED mood lighting and white interiors, making it appear larger. It can then sleep up to 4 people with an optional retractable dining table. The starting price of this watercraft is $95,000. Cruising at number 3 is the CW Hood 32, designed and manufactured by CW Hood Yachts. The 32 is a light and agile sailboat that has an external electric propulsion system called the Pod Master. This self-contained pod has a small footprint and does not take up valuable cockpit space. The electric motor can propel the boat at 5.5 knots on flat water for up to 1 hour. Sailing in this boat is also quite a comfortable experience. Going around is as simple as putting the carbon fiber tiller over and dragging the traveler up to the weather thanks to its self-tacking jib. It has a swept-back modified fin keel and bulb, as well as a huge spade rudder design that provides excellent speed and maneuverability. The boat has 2 sections. There is a long foredeck and a large cockpit with comfortable bench seating for 6 people. Everything is within reach for single-handed sailors, and there is enough space for guests or crew members. There is no living space below decks, but it has plenty of stowage in the front hatch and under the cockpit chairs. This boat measures 32.5 feet or 9.9 meters in length, with a beam of over 6 feet or 2.1 meters, and weighs only 2,800 pounds or over 1,200 kilograms. This watercraft has a price tag starting at $95,000. At number 2 is the Leonardo Yachts Eagle 36. The Eagle 36 is a true daysailor, inspired by the legendary J-class racing yachts of the 1930s. It has a length of over 35 feet or 10.7 meters, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches or about 2.6 meters, with a 1.2 meter draft, making it perfect for both inland and coastal areas. It carries graceful traditional lines and ultra-modern deck hardware. The sailing design is highly ergonomic, with the jib winches within easy reach of the helmsman for convenience. Trimming and lifting the boat's sails are easy, when used with a powered captive mainsheet winch and an electric halyard winch. The interior of this boat is bright and spacious. It has plenty of natural light and pleasant LED lighting. The varnished mahogany furniture and Alcantara ceiling give the Eagle 36 an exquisite vibe. The interior of the boat sleeps 3 people and has a toilet in the cabin to complete the comfort of a daysailor. It is designed as a single-handed boat, but it can also comfortably seat 6 people in the cockpit. Although no longer in production, it still remains as a sought-after boat, with the average price at $105,000. Before we move on to the number 1 spot, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and show your support if you enjoy these kinds of videos. Last but not least, at number 1 is Hanse 315. The smallest from Hanse's distinct line of yachts, this is an award-winning design, with strong lines, fine craftsmanship, and plenty of options for customization. It measures a little over 31 feet or 9.6 meters in length, with a beam of 11 feet or 3.3 meters. It has 55 gallons or 210 liters of fresh water capacity, and 26 gallons or 100 liters of fuel tank capacity. It is powered by a standard 13 horsepower diesel engine, but buyers may request a 21 horsepower option. The cabin concept is compact but innovative. You may choose from 2 layout variants with up to 4 comfortable bunks. The saloon is well lit, and comes with an L-shaped pantry and an adequately spacious bathroom with shower. Buyers may customize all the interior fittings from the colors, woods, fabrics, to extra furnishings. This high standard of accommodation is quite rare for a boat with well-known sailing performance. The price for this boat starts at $98,000. What do you think of my list of the best sailboats and daysailers within this price range? Which one here is your favorite? Let me know what you think. Please check out my other videos if you want more informative boating content. For most sailors, monohull sailing yachts have a timeless charm. They appeal to the romantic in each of us, bringing back memories of old black and white photographs of ocean adventures or paintings of beautiful harbors and quiet marinas. Monohulls are known to be less expensive than catamaran equivalents because they have only one hull, which usually means they only have one engine and rudder. Moreover, monohulls are usually also easier to come by in good condition, and are less expensive to charter for the same sleeping space than other types of boats. In this episode, I'm sharing my top list of monohull sailing yachts over $500,000, together with their average market price and features. This is part of a weekly series on monohulls, so stick around to see all my top choices. This is Harbour Masters, sharing with you information and updates on the latest boats and the best luxury yachts. Sailing at number 5 is the X-Yachts X46. A 57 horsepower turbocharged Yanmar diesel engine powers this monohull, and it has a 3-bladed gory folding prop as an option. To minimize wetted surface areas, the boat's overall hull shape is relatively small by modern standards, with a plumb bow to maximize waterline length and just a hint of chine in the aft quarters. The cockpit dodger folds neatly into a recessed storage channel forward of the companionway, maintaining the deck's sleek profile. The interior of the X46, like all X-Yachts, combines an attractive modern European aesthetic with a conventional no-nonsense floor plan. To the right, the galley is located at the foot of the companionway, while to starboard, there is a head and a medium-sized navigation desk. With a 3-burner stove and 2 fridges, one top-loading and the other front-loading, as well as twin sinks and plenty of counter and storage space, the galley is just well put together. The reported base price of this watercraft is $570,000 US. At number 4 is the Vorkey Pilot Saloon 42. Despite having an elevated saloon, this is a handsome boat with a low profile. An electric swim platform that falls to nearly water level makes boarding safe and convenient. The modern and sophisticated look is completed by twin composite Jeffer wheels and angled binnacles, with exceptionally well-designed handholds that enable you to maintain your balance as you move around the cockpit. Even in light winds, this monohull performs admirably, achieving speeds of over 6 knots at a 65-degree apparent wind angle. With the Pilot Saloon 42, owners can choose between a 2- or 3-room layout. Both head compartments are well proportioned, with separate shower stalls and freshwater electric toilets. The generous cabin top windows, which are tinted and appear opaque from the outside, were complemented by twin overhead hatches. The raised saloon is also worth noting, because it includes a high circular dinette to starboard that can seat 6 people for a comfortable meal. This yacht has a price tag starting at $590,000 US. At number 3 is the Bavaria C57. This is one of the most technologically advanced sailing yachts ever built by Bavaria. It is the company's biggest boat currently on the market. Its hull has a large transom that is newly designed, with twin rudders but no chines. It also has a pop-up outdoor galley and wet bar, complete with a gas barbecue and sink, situated at the very back of the cockpit. 3 different air conditioning models are available, with 3, 4, or 5 units, each individually operated from the cabins. Inside, dark walnut, mahogany, or light oak are popular choices for interior finishes. The saloon has 270-degree windows, with generous overhead hatches and 2-hull windows on either side, though the forward ones are narrower than they appear from the outside. The soundproofed owner's cabin is located forward and features a small dresser, as well as a separate head and tub. Among its great touches are some convenient features, such as USB charging ports integrated into each of the numerous reading lights, among other things. The starting price of this gorgeous boat is right around $600,000 US. At number 2, I included another X-Yachts product. The X-Yachts X49. This new model comes with all the important features that make it simple for the crew to work in any situation. It provides several pedestal and instrument options, allowing for a fully customizable navigation instrument setup. Vacuum-infused epoxy lamination is used on this vessel, providing much-needed savings in weight and structural supports. The coachroof's forward face is also fitted with curved toughened glass, maximizing interior illumination. All of this adds up to a light, airy, and spacious feeling below the deck. The interior features an L-shaped galley which is located at the port at the foot of the companionway. It also has twin sinks, a gimbaled stove or oven hybrid, and top-loading refrigeration, all of which will help the crew and passengers prepare gourmet meals. There are drawers and lockers abound, making it easy to store kitchen utensils and other supplies. This watercraft has a starting price of $620,000 US. Finally, my number one choice is the Hylas 48. The Hylas 48 is a great sailing cruising boat that can easily be manned by 2 people. This boat, propelled by a 75 horsepower Yanmar, burns about 3/4 of a gallon per hour, at 6 knots. Both lines and sheets are accessible in the center cockpit, which comfortably seats 6 people. The boat is well secured from the elements, as it has a dodger and a complete bimini over the cockpit. The after deck is very big, with plenty of lazarettes for storing lines, fenders, and other gear. 2 seats are built into the push pit aft, as well as a gate to the swim platform. This boat has 3 cabins, a wide master stateroom aft, a fantastic double guest cabin forward, and a Pullman cabin with 2 bunks just aft to port. The master cabin has a separate shower stall and head. A single head with a phone-style shower mounted at the sink serves the 2 forward cabins. Since the galley is located in the passageway leading aft to the master stateroom, it has plenty of counter space, storage, and room for 2 massive undercounter refrigerator or freezer systems. This fantastic sailing yacht from one of the most iconic brands in the industry has a base price of at least $846,000 US. How about you? What would your list of the best monohull sailing yachts over $500,000 look like? Are there others that deserve to be on my list? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, you can check out the description box for additional info. Tune in for the next episode of this 4-part series and check out my other videos if you want more exciting boating content.
Are you a fan of small sailboats? In this video, we're sharing our top picks for some of the best small sailing dinghies and trimarans that you can buy for over $5,000 US. Frankly, these are quite pricey for vessels of this size, so we'll also give a quick rundown of some of their current price and features. From plywood and epoxy construction to more modern fiberglass hulls, from racing regattas to recreational boating, these small vessels provide both exhilarating and relaxing experiences on the water. There are many available sizes and shapes for small sailboats. Some are built like trimarans, while others look more like dinghies. These small boats are great for both beginners and experts, or for anyone who simply likes to have an enjoyable sailing experience. This is Olivia and welcome to Harbour Masters, your source of information and updates on the latest boats and the best luxury yachts. At number 5 is the RS Zest. RS Sailing says, this is a brand new, compact boat that delivers more crew space and practical, enjoyable features than older generation rivals. The hull material used is called Comptech PE3 durable polyethylene. This watercraft is 11 feet and 9 inches long, while its beam is 4 feet and 10 inches. It also has a hull weight of 128 pounds, and the mainsail area is around 59 square feet. Rotomolded polyethylene construction makes it almost maintenance-free. This watercraft has an exceptionally stable hull form. It also has a class-leading crew space, with a choice of safe inner and outboard seating areas, with 3 levels of seating to build confidence and encourage progress. The model has built-in grab points for the helm and crew that make it easier to get back on board after it has flipped over. This unit has a base price of over $5,000. The RS Neo enters at number 4. This model has been described by a professional sailing coach in 3 words: affordable, durable, and performance. The hull material used is called Comptech PE3 durable polyethylene. This watercraft is 11 feet and 5 inches long, while its beam is 4 feet and 6 inches. It also has a hull weight of 41 pounds and the mainsail area is around 65 square feet. Composite spars, advanced sail design, and a stable, easy-to-drive hull are all part of the RS rotomolded construction system, which makes the boat strong and low maintenance. The RS Neo features a dynamic gust response for faster and easier handling. It has a user-friendly hull, equipped with wide gunnels for a drier ride and comfortable lifting. It also has strong controls that make it easy to change the sail for different sailors and weather. The unit price starts at over $7,000. Sailing at number 3 is the Hobie Mirage Tandem Island. This model has a built-in transducer mount and through-hole cable plugs. The hull material used is called rotomolded polyethylene. This watercraft is 18 feet and 6 inches long, while its beam is 10 feet. It also has a hull weight of 130 pounds and the mainsail area is around 90 square feet. Hobie Mirage Tandem Island's patented kick-up fins kick up automatically when they hit an underwater obstacle, and kick back down automatically when the obstacle is gone. The central hull is a high-end Hobie construction, equipped with multiple twist and seal hatches, a large bow hatch for below-deck storage, lever-operated rudder and centerboard deployment, and dual rudder control. This model is known for its Vantage CT seating, which can be adjusted in 4 ways, to make it more comfortable in the cockpit or on the beach. This is Hobie's best fish hunter, and it can trawl fast enough to catch marlin. This model is worth over $8,000. At number 2 is the RS Aero 9. After many years of work, RS Sailing believes that the Aero is the most technologically advanced boat in its class. The hull material used is epoxy-infused carbon fiber. This watercraft is 13 feet and 2 inches long, while its beam is 4 feet and 7 inches. It also has a hull weight of 73 pounds, and the mainsail area is around 93 square feet. Because the RS Aero is so light, there is less inertial mass to pull against when moving in during a lull or header. The whole hull is made of woven glass mat. A conventional gunnel connects the hull to the deck. Carbon fiber is used in all high-load areas, like the hull and deck around the mast step, the hiking area of the deck, and all around the gunnels and transom. This watercraft is worth over $10,000. Before we move on to our top choice, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share some of your boating stories and adventures down below. Finally, the number 1 pick is the Weta Trimaran. Unlike other dinghies, everyone can use this watercraft in almost any condition. The hull material used is a combination of fiberglass and foam. This watercraft is 14 feet and 5 inches long, while its beam is 11 feet and 6 inches. It also has a hull weight of 128 pounds, and the mainsail area is around 89 square feet. Weta says its trimaran comes with everything you need to go sailing: 3 sails, a custom aluminium beach trolley, sail bags, a carbon rudder stock, carbon foils, and a custom foil bag. The watercraft can be packed down to the size of a laser, and put on a light custom-made beach trolley. Moreover, it has an uncomplicated deck layout, and customers may choose from colored hull options such as white, gray, blue, yellow, or orange. This particular model has a strong base of racing fleets all over the world. This watercraft is the most expensive one on this list, with a price of over $16,000. What do you think of this lineup? Which of these small sailing dinghies or trimarans will you buy for over $5,000? Share your boating stories down below, and feel free to suggest topics that you'd like to see next. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe, and check out the rest of the channel for more interesting boating videos. Thanks for watching, and smooth sailing!